Hi, today we're doing Hypixel Skyblock, and if you don't know what Skyblock is, it's the most enjoyable thing ever, where it's not even Skyblock. You spend most of your time on other islands, mining, fighting, and bidding. So, I made my way to the first island, so I could get started on my adventure. You start in the village, and there's the auction house, there's the coal mine, and there's the graveyard and farm, yada yada yada. You got to advance in different skills to get to other islands. That's essentially the game. Yay. Lots of grinding. I got to the weaponsmith and I wanted the undead sword so that I could grind in the graveyard, because if you don't know what this does, it essentially just allows the undead sword just gives more damage against undead enemies. So once you do this, you can just go to the graveyard and you can grind out rotten flesh, because rotten flesh is not a bad way to get money. That's only if you have the bazaar unlocked, which is something you get at level 7 Skyblock. So I made my way over to the little zombie place, and when I got there, I just tried killing zombies for one reason only. Because at one point, you get, at a certain time, a certain level of rotten flesh, you can get the zombie sword, which is great for beginner catacombs. Because even if you're doing with a party, it has an instant heal for yourself and it has an AoE heal. So it's a support and damager. So it's pretty good overall. I bought myself the promising pickaxe because that's totally gonna do me so much good. Alright? A promising pickaxe. It's not gonna do for me. It's pretty helpful early game, I guess, but yeah. It's essentially just get to finish efficiency. The more you break blocks. So now I was just trying to get to the deep caverns, so I could, in the deep caverns, lots more enemies to fight. I got to the deep caverns and I finally got there after like 10 minutes, I don't know, something like that. So I went to descend the deep caverns, because if you don't know, deep caverns has like 8 layers. 8 layers. First it's the gunpowder mines, the lapis quarry, the redstone sanctuary, slime hill, then it's the diamond reserve, then it's the obsidian sanctuary, and then it is the, I don't know, heart of the mountain thing, I don't remember the name. The dwarven mines, yeah. So the lapis zombies early game are a great zombie to grind, because they drop their lapis armor. Lapis armor is great armor early game, because once you get it all, and if you get growth, then it can be absolutely amazing. But growth goes all good on everything. So, but especially lapis armor, because lapis armor gives 60 plus health with the full set. So if you have growth, that's about a few hundred health, a little bit, I think 500, 600, a little bit over there. So yeah. So I got to farming because, if you don't know, wheat is a great source of 1 health. If you farm, you get extra health with each level, and wheat is also great for money. Absolutely amazing for money. So once you get, if you get a wheat minion and you get a budget hopper, it's great. Your life is good. You're fine. So then I went to the farming islands, which is just that part of the farm makes it really much bigger, and with pigs, cows, and I think it was just pigs and cows, melons, and stuff like that. So my goal in killing these pigs was to get a pig minion, because I'm trying to get 2 things currently. In this time period, I'm trying to get 2 things. I'm trying to get either the zombie sword, which is really hard to get, or the pigment sword, which is harder to get. Because you need to kill, by Technoblade's calculations, 2 something million pigs. So, yeah, we're doing this. A lot of pig farming. During the time that I had my recording pause, someone was gifting me stuff. So, I got like multiple 10,000 coins, and I got a snow minion, which I was really just gonna place in a random spot. So yeah, but after that, I kind of just chilled out for a second because I didn't really do it much. But then Halloween came around in Skyblock, since Skyblock has its own like calendar date thingy. And the candy thing was on, so you could buy stuff with candy. So I went to go to the graveyard to go grind out these guys. So the actual Halloween enemies are fairly strong, but the best ones to grind are the skeleton riding things. I don't remember what they're called. I think I know what they're called. Not me. No. I will never know what they're called. No, that's not me. That's not me. So, see the little random thing running by? Yeah, that was one of the Halloween enemies. So they were like these little zombie guys that you could kill, and they don't take. They have like really high damage reduction. So yeah, their damage reduction is actually like kind of crazy, because with my zombie sword, I only dealt like 1 damage. They have 10 health. So yeah. Then I saw someone spawn the Headless Horseman boss, which is the boss of the graveyard. So I went to help out just because I was hoping it would give me some stuff. So every like world with like the enemies, it has like the graveyard, the spider's den, the end island, the nether, the Crimson Isles. All of them have a boss. And this guy is the graveyard boss. So, yeah. I killed it, and it didn't really, just kind of drops candy. So, yeah. I got the sweet axe so that I could mine wood a little bit quicker. And I don't know why I'm lagging so much here. Yeah, I'm just kind of lagging. So, I went over, I was going to get some gold, and I was going over to the gold mine for a very specific reason, because if you guys don't know what the rogue sword is, the rogue sword is essentially a sword that makes you go, that gives you plus 100 speed, I think. I'm not sure how much. I think it's plus 100. So you can get this from a certain like just talking to an NPC, or you can just buy it from Rusty the janitor at the gold mine. So it doesn't have good damage. It has like really just makes you really quick. So if you pair this with the hunter knife in Birch Forest, which I am going to do, haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it. If you pair this with the hunter knife in Birch Forest, then yeah. And I was also doing some research on a better sword, and this came up, the Silver Fang. This is something that is not, you don't get it early game, but it's usually on bid for early game. So it's a really good sword for early game, but no one's really buying it that much, but like it's just kind of hard to find. So I was kind of just trying to get that, so then it would be easier for me to get more damage, because more TPS and blah 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 blah. So I was getting some, I need to get my foraging up so I could get to the park, which was behind the woods. I got my foraging up just because I could, so I could get the hunter knife. And then the thing cut out, and I got the hunter knife. Obviously, it's kind of the end of the episode, and I was just kind of mining. So yeah.